just that moment listening back to a full song that I've just written and getting excited about it and being like, oh my God, I can hear how the recording's going to be. And that's when I run with it to my producer and I'm like, let's finish this song and make it perfect. Hi, I'm Laufey and this is Inside the Studio with ELLE. I love the idea of an audience being able to kind of like get a look into the writing process. And I think when I started making music, even though I grew up being a musician, I had no idea what the recording process was like. And I had no look into how a song was created. So I think, I really want to show people that it's quite simple, really. My phone is the first essential because I record voice memos on the phone, so all my songs are kind of born on my phone. And I have like a long list of lyric ideas in my notes app that absolutely no one can see. Like, I think genuinely sometimes I'm embarrassed to see because I'll like pull over at a stop sign and write some sort of thought that was inspired by like a billboard or something, and it's really, really messy. And then I like to write and jot down ideas in my notebook as well because it's good practice to just like write without thinking, and there's something about pen to paper that feels very inspiring for me. And this notebook is really fancy. It has my name on it. And I got it from my agent the very last day of the Bewitched tour. And it was given to me because he was like, well, now you gotta write another album. And so every time I see it, it's a reminder that I had to get this album together. This is my drink graveyard. I start every session with one for hydration, one for caffeine, and one for fun. And then at the end of the day, I like discard of all of them in a corner and it becomes my drink graveyard. I like water. Just nice cold water. And then I love matcha. Apparently the whole world has, because there's a world matcha shortage. Everyone should go easy on it so I can have it, so I can write albums, And then this is a smoothie. This is my favorite smoothie right now. And it's kind of like a peanut butter and jelly smoothie because it's strawberry and peanut butter. I am extremely indecisive when it comes to everything but music. For some reason, music is the only area in my life where I'm like, yes, no. And like when I hear something that I don't like, I'm immediately like, we need to fix this, or I try to find the sound or the fix to it. But if you ask me which color shirt to buy, like I might be standing there for 2 hours in front of a mirror, FaceTiming 5 different friends, asking for an opinion, ordering from a menu. Can't do it. I need everyone else to order first, and then I copy what I thought sounded the best, and then I nibble off of everyone else's plate. So thankfully with music, I'm like, yes or no. My favorite part of the whole songwriting recording process is always the moment after I finish writing a song and I listen back to the voice memo. Just that moment, listening back to a full song that I've just written and getting excited about it and being like, oh my God, I can hear how the recording's going to be. And that's when I run with it to my producer and I'm like, let's finish this song and make it perfect. I'll show you a little snippet from the first voice memo of Silver Lining. The silver linings, I'll be there. Yeah, so that's like seconds after I wrote the song. Everything comes at once for me. I've never really done music first or lyrics first. I always write melody, lyrics, and chords at the same time. Usually I'll start with like a lyric idea. I'll have 1 word or 2 words, like a title. That's my most common way of starting. Like Silver Lining, I had the word silver lining written in my notes and I was like, okay, what could this song be about? And then I apply it to something that I'm experiencing in the moment or something that I've been thinking about. All right, let's go play some music. I'm gonna sing a little part of Silver Lining on piano, which I've never done before. I wrote it on guitar, but anything's a piano song. If it's a good song, you can play it on piano and guitar. You can play it on any instrument and it'll sound good. And when we're punished for being so cruel, the silver linings I'll be there with you. I wrote wrote it in New York City at Electric Lady, and I had a full studio day just to myself, and I just wanted to challenge myself to write and kind of be inspired by my surroundings. And I saw this old guitar in the corner and I was like, and I plugged it into the amplifier, and whoever was playing it before had this like very warm kind of soulful setting on the amplifier, and I was like, I kind of want to write like a love song that's very vintage, for lack of a better word, something that feels kind of old school. And I hadn't really done it yet, even though I'm very inspired by vintage sounds, not in this way. This song, it just kind of talks about how when you're in love, you just become kind of silly and embarrassing and do stupid things. So I thought Silver Lining just did a really good job at bridging the worlds of Bewitched and this new sound together. And I feel like I've written so many songs about never being in love or having trouble with love. Like all the lead singles have been about that. So I thought it'd be fun to lead with a love song. Now that I've gotten to this place, I look back and I'm so thankful that I've been able to have so much creative control over my journey, whether it's, the visuals or the music. I'm putting this album out with an independent label, and I've been able to do that because I had grown an audience on the internet, and that's something that's at everyone's disposal. So if you can find something that feels like unique, and if it feels maybe even a little bit wrong, you're probably doing something right. Make that your strength. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and make sure to check out ELLE's Women in Music portfolio.